Let's go. What the hell? I didn't think that would work actually. I'm quite surprised. Good showing. This is gonna be a shit show, but it will be great too. Can't wait. I'm not sure it's gonna be a shit show. Hopefully not. I mean, the testers have been testing it every day. How this goes. A little bit more punch. Right, shall we do a little fly here? Let's fly. Alright. Holy shit, I managed to survive. Let's go! What the fuck is... Oh my god.
Hello everyone and welcome to the website channel. Henrik showed some siege machines and how to use them and a few more stuff about territory control. So I will show you what Henrik showed us and then we will go through the random questions and answers list.
Siege machines are Scorpion Ballista and Manganon. All numbers that we're presenting for PTR is in a draft state. Plan to deploy the mobile versions next, right? So positioning these stationary one is obviously quite important because they are a bit expensive. Placed, you know, let's jump in here, right? So it has some really cool functions, and when you look at these levers and so on, it also gives you a little instruction how you control it, right? So right mouse button to aim the turret, for instance. So this lever here is the spring tension. So if I pull this, now it's loaded. That means I have a tension in this. Now I can rotate this motherfucker. Really cool. So this is all spring tension. If you look at this here, you see it moves up, right? So it's like the power of the movement, which is a key to start building siege machineries and also construct ammo for it, as you can see here. Look at this mofo with a nice boulder to load. We will let him load the machine. Go ahead, Nimbus. So you can actually see Ammo Runner for the first time ever in Mortal history. And place it up there, so as you can see here. Yeah, as you can see, there's some refinement being done as well. You see this metal bar here on the top. It's covering the bolts in first-person seat too much, right? So you barely see it's loaded, which we are already adjusting. Right, so this is lever for firing, right? And that's also bound to left mouse button because it's obviously natural. Let's see if we can hit this little baby horsey. All right, let's do it. Ooh. Bam! Bam! Trying to hit targets moving heavily. You know, that's a little cooldown. So a little balance factor as well. Not too damaging. I'm not sure if you have a godly godly armor on or not. In Modern 1, you just stood there next to it magically with some bags and you loaded it up. It's not really the case anymore, which is really cool. So again here, we load this, and I can load it in steps, right? So I can stop here if I want to. I can go more, and we have the spring tension here also. And it's stored from the last position, right? So you can, you know, that's all dynamic. And here we can rotate like this, and you can see how the wheels and everything, all the mechanic, again, has sense when it moves around. So on distance, depending on how far you pull this back, you can pull it fully way down there and then you have full force and full range. With this short aim, let's hit it. Aim! Got a little sweet hit there on the barrack. How this goes. A little bit more punch. So again, everything is not final when it comes to effects and so on. A lot of things are being refined. So yeah, you can expect to see some of the effects and boulder and stuff to be changed over time as well. Should probably hit the wall here. Some of the sound on far distances isn't long enough, which makes it feels like, did I hit or not? That's gonna be extended so you hear this far end hit. Alright, let's see how far we go here if we aim like this. Let's go. Pretty good range, so we got past the wall actually. Alright, already? I have no clue what's gonna happen. Let's try it. Let's go. What the hell? I didn't think that would work actually. I'm quite surprised. Holy shit, I thought that they would just go through or something, but I guess you died, right? Nimbus, are you alive? You can choose to take a bolt from here for the scorpion, or a little boulder here. Let's take a little boulder. Bam! Pretty cool, pretty cool. That part is a little bit magical, but we tried to see how can we reach it. Do I need to be in a reach range and have the animation for that? And it made it so much more clunky to get going. So there needs to be a little room for magic, right? To make it a little bit smooth. We're not using the fully chaos destruction system because we're not on Unreal 5 yet. But we have a lot of things prepared to switch that will give us even more cool, detailed weight and punchy physics to a lot of this destruction that we have going on. What kind of components we have to try to prevent a siege, so you don't bypass several things of that. One of the new very important new thing that I've mentioned before is the supply lines and supply towers. So, you know, we've had a lot of discussions about ninja sieges, right? And it's something that was quite a problem in the first game. No one really liked it, you know, when you logged on the morning, gone, you know, stuff like that. And at the same time, we don't want the artificial countdown, and now the siege works, and after that countdown, siege doesn't work anymore. But I think we found a really good in-between solution that fits Mortal Online and is quite unique. And I've gone through it more in depth before with you guys. And it all comes down to the supply lines, and every city owners can construct supply structures in certain ways, and then we have the towers that are spread out that anyone can capture. So those are like capture the flags, quite easily to steal and take, and those all adds to defense value. So for instance, a perfectly secured keep location has both supply lines under control, it has a storehouse under control, and it may have a few supply towers. And if that's the case, you have pretty much, you know, 100% defense. You can't just go here and destroy things. And then we have this little thing that I really much enjoy. So add a new function here. If you have mouse over the members, you will be able to see your fellow guild members, how active and good they are at contributing to your guild and kingdom. So as you can see here, we showed last day, week and month and total accumulated. And this is very important because prominence is a key component, the new currency for all kingdom builders in the world. So if you're a lazy bum and you've set up a goal for every guild member, you can see if he's doing his job or not by checking him like this, right? So Nix, I'm not too happy with Nix. He only contributed yesterday for the entire month with 133 prominence. He's out. He's out, guys. Now this guy, though, is a little bit better. Momo. Momo is doing his job. He's doing his job, all right? So let's promote him. Let's promote him. How do you earn prominence? So there's a few ways of earning prominence. The one basic way of doing it is by killing any opponents, pretty much. Bosses, creatures that gives you glory. So the glory also transfer to prominence. Farm butchers animals and sell them in infinity until you had 100,000 of gold, and you never had to leave your city. So you magically printed gold out of in the air, which isn't really realistic, and it also didn't promote realistic trading and conflicts moving around in the world. And this is the solution for that. So when you have done several types of trades with your NPC services, their goods depletes. And this is what happened in this case. We are depleted. So now you have to do a supply run with your fellow members because it's heavy goods. You may want to prefer, you know, Camperon or, you know, heavy carrying animals. And carry these goods to a city. The further the distance to a degree, the more efficiency of the trade. So you can't just live next to Tinram, for instance, ride 2 minutes or 1 minute and have full supply stock. It doesn't work like that. For supply towers, there are some requirements. You can upgrade this when you have the correct rank for it, which means you expand your growing rates additionally, and there's a few pools, etc., that also grows along with your guild rank, so you can keep expanding. So we got this little guard here. It's a guild guard, so he won't kill me, but any other criminals he may kill. on sight. So if you're walking around here and become a criminal, he will snipe the crap out of you. All right. And you can only construct a certain amount of these defense building depending on rank and some other buildings such as the barracks that enable some of those functions. That same thing here, you can set access and everything. Smithy, so the townsmith will construct. So these buildings are upgradable, right? So you start smaller and then you upgrade it and you will have more space and functions to add here. As you can see, I think this is a fully upgraded function and it has all these tables. Can I solely manage a small house and stable? Yes. So a small house have a certain radius around it where you can construct a few buildings. And you have larger radius with the steps up, right? Large house, stronghold, and keep. And keep have endless, infinite growth possibilities depending on enemy borders. But there are limitations on house owners. It's only the keep owners that have unlimited growth. The quartermaster brings you siege tent deeds, supply tower deeds, and ballista deeds. So when you wanna go out in the world and claim dominance for supply towers, put your name on the world map, put your map on the tower. Eventually it's gonna be your banner and color also, but now it's just a generic color. Could be that we need to additionally tweak it after the first PTR, but so far it's currently set to 120 gold. Okay, this is it. This is it. God damn it! We got him! Bam! Here is the new map. This is the area of my kingdom. As you can see, I have taken all the kingdom in the world. The colorful forest, and you will see Tinram with a nice little font, blue Tinram city, and all the other blue cities, and you will have Kranesh as a red. Galkor as a red city. So Warrior Circus in different sizes. It's your kingdom with it, which is in different sizes depending on your guild ranks and if it's a house or a keep or stronghold. They put a hell of a job into this map because this map have been made in a very certain way to still be, you know, obviously a true map, but also makes sense to show the different height and variation and also the different vegetation. So I'm quite happy with the result. It looks really nice. And as I said, you can zoom in quite a lot. So a really nice overview. I threw my map away. You will have access to this. You have no limitations. So eventually you can dominate the whole freaking region until your radius hits another keep radius. As soon as they collide, they stop growing, and it's up to the players to, you know, act if they want to shrink the enemies or whatever they want to do, right? There are certain things that we want to have a secret where you have to spy and, you know, figure out and scout for certain things. But when it comes to your kingdom and your growth, you will have a good overview. For the city builders as well as something, we will see if we can do something cool. But I think this is a really good upgrade to the map to show, obviously, everyone can benefit from, you know, you see more clearly where you are in the world, or can easier navigate to see, you know, where things may be, and it helps to show your kingdom.
Now to random questions and answers. This public test server goes online on the 28th of June and it will be online for 3 days. Then there will be a second test phase and a third test phase. The third test phase will have something special, Henrik said. Maybe a second home priest, not 100% confirmed, depends on what the people want and how TC mechanic will work and what the result of the test servers is. House vendors will have a comeback. Tornadoes are a little bit OP and will be balanced soon. Current priests and equerries will be removed and changed into territory control once. How exactly that is, or what compensation there is, or whatever, how this will be changed, Henrik is not sure. Hairstyles and tattoos will be a player profession in the future. Farming, crops and much more stuff will come over time with a second or third territory control patch. Impact force of siege machines will come in the future, that someone if hit by a scorpion ballista for example is flying. Damage and stuff and speed will be reworked for the siege machines. Lictor guards will not be for hire for the players, like it was in MO1. The guards are as tough as good bandits, Henrik said. Shortcuts for emotes will come. When a guard is killed, it will cost money and resources. Storage will not be lost if the building is destroyed. If you rebuild the bank, for example, your territorial control bank, then all the stuff you pushed in there is still in there. So if it got sieged away, you build it again, you have all your shit again. Guild emblem and die system will come. Special abilities and special moves will come for every weapon category, even bows. Assassination and poison system will come in the future. Tindrum Harbor and Tindrum expansion will also come in the future. Supply towers can be conquered very easily. Battery rams will come with the territorial control patches. And crouching will come in the future, maybe with the thievery system. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sorry I couldn't condense it anymore. So please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. Would be fucking awesome to help the channel. And ring 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 the bell. So special thanks to all these supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Slamif Gaming, Giovanni, Vargas, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Mip, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. And never forget to make your siege equipment hard. Yeah, I mean, party hard, of course. See you all next time. Goodbye.